Hey guys, I wanted to do a little portion of quick tips for you and help you guys to set off your week in a really good hand. And these are some suggestions that I think would really help you. I'm gonna balance myself real quick with my oils. I've been obsessed with this oil. It's called Ylang Ylang and it smells amazing. It just has this really nice floral smell, which I don't always love, but I do today. So some quick things to help you to have a better mindset and a better day. There's really simple things that you can implement into your day without being overwhelmed. So the first thing is, before you go to sleep, remember that when you sleep, the last couple of things that you think about are the things that your mind and your subconscious mind focuses on when you sleep. So what I do is I not only make sure that I have positive things going through my head before I fall asleep, but I also set the intentions on what I'm going to wake up to, how I'm going to feel when I wake up. And so it's a really good routine to just take a couple seconds before you fall asleep to visualize and think about positive things, but also visualize how you're going to feel when you wake up. Feel how you're going to feel when you wake up. Maybe even think about things that you're going to wake up thinking about, because the first couple minutes when you first wake up and the first couple minutes before you go to sleep are things that really set the tone for you and really set the tone for your subconscious mind. So these are really good practices. And when you do that routinely, you're going to notice that you wake up happier because you're setting the intention that you're going to wake up happier. You're going to set the intention that you're going to wake up feeling better. So that really starts it, going. And think about it. If you're somebody that, doesn't like to go to work on Monday, right? So you go to sleep going, ugh, I have all these things to do tomorrow. I have to do this. I have to go to work. I don't want to. And you go to sleep thinking about that. So when you wake up, you're already exhausted about the day. You already have that energy of ugh, it's Monday, here we are. So if you switch that mindset and you set the intention that I'm going to wake up charged, I'm going to wake up motivated, I'm going to wake up rested, I'm going to wake up feeling really well, you notice that you do that every single night, and you're going to start to see that trend when you wake up that next morning. You do feel better. And it's because your mind controls everything. It's the power of your mind, it's the power of your intentions and what you do things. So I want you to really try that and put that into motion and really feel how that changes your day. Also, have a morning routine that is really simple for you. So something that's really nice to do for your body, because the better your body feels, the better everything else feels, is have water next to your bedstand. I've learned to have water that's closed by my bedstand because I've had a lot of incidents where the water goes places in the morning. I don't know, just the way it is, I guess. So have water next to you in the morning. I prefer to put lemon in my water in the morning because it really cleanses my liver. But if you take a sip of water, say that's 5 ounces of water when you first wake up, it actually helps your body to flush and detox the things that you were flushing and detoxing while you were sleeping. So think about this. Your entire nighttime rest is important because we need rest, right? Well, when you're sleeping, every single organ has a time frame that it goes through and it flushes and detoxes for the next day. That's why sleep is so important. It's good for your mind to shut off, but your body regenerates and restores itself. And part of regeneration is to flush out things that we do not need. So I drink some water before I go to bed, knowing, okay, we're going to flush stuff. And then when I wake up, I take that drink of water and I drink down 5 ounces slowly. I don't chug. And it allows my body to actually flush even more the things that I was accumulating to detox out overnight. If you don't drink water, let's say the first 60 minutes of when you're up, your body might actually reabsorb those toxins, those chemicals, anything it wanted to detox, because it has no oomph to really get it out. So think about that. A really crucial way to help the health of your body and to help everything to flow better is to drink some water when you first wake up. So those are some simple, easy things you can literally do. And if you're somebody that goes to the end of the alarm clock and just gets up really fast, you have to just remember, hey, if I actually drink water right when I wake up, it's going to help my body in a way that's going to help me in the long term. So it's really easy to do. These very small steps. The night before, plan your day. Plan your food, have everything poured out, have all your meals, and those can be hard, but if you start getting into the routine of doing that, you're gonna be more likely to do it. And this is something that you have to remember. Your intention of how things are going to go is how things go. And sometimes it takes practice. Sometimes it takes practice, especially if you really need to get out of a bad spot. But every single thing you do, you should do with intention, you know? Wake up, set the intention, know today is going to be an awesome day. And a lot of people sometimes just need to sit down and actually visualize the day going really well so that they can feel that. Something I like to do is, if you have something in that day that really upsets you or is really hard for you, or something that you do not like, sit there and think of ways that you can actually make it a little better. Whether or not it's just smile at the girl that you don't like at work, or wear lots of oil so that they feel the positive energy around you, or just sit and think, okay, their energy doesn't affect me. It's my energy, and I can just not absorb it. And just set those intentions of those things, and you'll notice your day is a lot better. When you wake up, you know, say out loud, today's gonna be an awesome day. Today's gonna be a good day. If you do that every single day, your days will get better, and you'll notice that your energy's a lot better. If you start your morning off on a better foot, the rest of your day is a lot better. And we all know that. It has so much truth. The sun is like so in my eyes here. Oh well. So, you know, doing those things. If you have negative thoughts, or things start to really get in your head and you start to bring you down for that day, just say cancel that and say, no, that's not my thought. I'm not going to put power to that. And that will really help you, because allowing your body to program negative thoughts constantly about things allows you to create that habit of doing it over and over and over again. So if your body and mind is used to you bringing yourself down in a toxic way, then it actually creates that as a habit. And that is something that, you know, really can sit hard with people. You might habitually be bringing yourself down, and it might be something that your body is actually comfortable with doing. And that's funky, right? That sounds horrible, but our body does the things routinely that we're good at. And you might actually be good at bringing your day down, bringing your mindset down, getting in your head. So when you start doing those things, say cancel that so it doesn't go to your subconscious mind, and let it go and fill it with something positive. So a lot of things that you can do when you're starting to do this, think of things ahead of time that you could think instead. You know, if you're like, oh, you know, I just ate really bad, now my diet's messed up and I'm gonna have a horrible day about it, you know. Instead, you could be like, okay, I ate bad, but the next meal I'm going to do better. And that puts a positive energy in it. Or, you know, so-and-so really makes me mad at work, and you're really sitting there and you're like, oh, I cannot stand being by her. I just hate work so much about this. And that energy is bringing you down. It's bringing your mindset down, and it's bringing everything about you down. You don't deserve that. So you could sit there and be like, you know what? Even though I don't like that person, I'm blocking out their energy, and I'm not letting them bother me. I'm not letting them take control of my day. I'm taking control of my day. And you can just sit and think of those little things otherwise, and just cut out that negative stuff. The more and more you routinely revert your negative thoughts and you bringing down yourself, the more and more routinely your subconscious mind and your mind is actually going to imprint positive things. You know, and if it doesn't just imprint positive things, what it will do is it will stop regenerating all that negative self-talk all the time. Because seriously, guys, we habitually do this for ourselves. And that's not helpful for any of us. We don't understand that our habits, whether or not they're mindsets, they're, you know, how days go bad or days go good, these are things that we've created within ourselves that we allow to continue. So all you have to do is realize you have so much power inside. You have so much power inside to shift things that are not good for you and to amplify things that are good for you. So I hope this is really helpful. You know, doing that nighttime routine is going to really help you to start mapping out the things that you can control and the things that you cannot control. Hydrating sounds so silly, but drinking lots of water during the day actually helps your brain to function better and helps you to have a better mindset, because mentally, you know, the more you hydrate, the better you feel. When you're eating proper foods, you know, more vegetables, less sugars and less caffeine and different things like that, you also mentally know that you're taking care of yourself and your body fuels yourself more. You know, those are simple things, but I wanted to kind of sit out of the box for you so you could really start controlling and think about your mindset of things. So really put a lot of understanding and power behind your intention setting and what you view for yourself and how you view your days. You know, like me, I go through and I sit on Sundays and I sit and I visualize the entire week. I visualize my intention for every day. I visualize how I need the days to go. And if I come across a day that doesn't feel right to me or that I know might be harder, I visualize myself being like, I got this, and waking up strong and waking up motivated and making good choices for myself. And, you know, the biggest success to revert your toxicity for yourself, if I could talk, is to actually take action and have plans for how you're going to change that. So if I see, you know, Wednesdays is a virtual learning day, so it might be a little harder with Easton. What I'm going to see is he's going to wake up happy. We're going to have a good breakfast. I'm going to spend some one-on-one time with him, and this is really driving me nuts. And he's going to have really good energy. I'm going to visualize his energy. I'm going to visualize him just be like, hey mom, I know I need to do my work. And I'm going to visualize myself being calm too and be like, yes, we're just going to do our work. And it's going to go smoothly. And, you know, and that changes things. If you sit and you think about the things that really go bad for you, instead, a lot of us will sit there and be like, oh, Wednesday's coming. He gets mad, he gets upset, it's really hard, that day's gonna be horrible, and we sit there and we actually put power to that energy. I can't sit with this in my face anymore. We put power to that energy, and we continue to replay it in our mind, and that actually puts it into intention, into power as well. So, you know, I challenge you this week to sit and really think about how your mindset sets you up for success, or for, I'm not going to say failure because we don't fail, but friction, okay? So the way that you think and you approach your day, are you allowing yourself to ensure that you have a better day, or are you setting yourself up for frustrations and negative energy and in a harder time? And then you can sit there and think yes or no, and you can sit there and be like, okay, you know, do I need to do a little bit more self-love talk at nighttime before I go to sleep? Do I need to prep my morning just a little bit better? Do I, you know, need to adjust how I relate to people and how much energy of other people am I taking in? And these are things that you can constantly reassess until you find the happy medium. And there's so much power in that. And the more and more you control your mind and how you're preconceiving how things are going to go, the more and more you're going to feel better. The more and more you're going to realize that you really are in control of your day and your emotions and how it goes. And when you continue to fuel your day and your mindset with that positivity that you actually have control of how things go, and you can visualize things going well, and you can set your mind up for those things, you're going to notice that you have a lot better time. So I hope this was helpful, just a little bit of tidbit to kind of get you through the week and to just start getting you thinking about how your mind affects, you know, your success of the day and your enthusiasm for the day. And I hope this really helps you. It helps me, and this is something that I do every single day, and it might sound uncomfortable, it might feel uncomfortable, but the more and more you're aware of where your intentions and where your mind takes your day, the more and more you can adjust it, the more and more you can take it in, you know, your hands and control it and affect it in a positive way versus allowing that negative to continue to fuel. So I'm sending lots of love to you guys, and I hope that you have a wonderful week, and I hope that this really helps to motivate you and put some really good perspective on your control and your effectiveness of how you can be better in your head so that everything else can go better. Have a good day.